The sixth video in this series covers the route from Leicester Square through Piccadilly and St James's to the River Thames at Lambeth Bridge. There's a link to a map of the route below. Leicester Square, where the majority of Britain's film premieres take place, is also a good place to buy discounted theatre tickets. From here, visit nearby Chinatown, centred around Lisle and Gerrard Streets, which is well stocked with restaurants and other shops. Then head along Coventry Street to Piccadilly Circus with its famous aluminium statue of Eros flying high above tiers of improvised seating. Look left when crossing into Piccadilly to see the Duke of York column, the same Duke who once commanded 10,000 men. First stop in Piccadilly is St James's Church, which holds a well-established outdoor market most days. The tranquil gardens and cafe alongside attract those seeking a quiet place to relax. Further along, it's said that the Queen has visited Fortnum and Mason on more than one occasion to take afternoon tea. Try to be there at the top of the hour when the clock outside creates a novel diversion. Just beyond the Royal Academy of Arts opposite, where the vast majority of exhibitions attract excellent reviews, the Burlington Arcade, which dates from the early 19th century, is an attractive and extremely upmarket collection of retail outlets. Next is Old Bond Street, which becomes New Bond Street as it makes its way to Oxford Street, a shopper's paradise. Unless on a mission to shop till you drop, cut through the Royal Arcade to Albemarle Street, where exceptionally luxurious Brown's Hotel is well patronised by an affluent clientele keen on discreet anonymity. Heading back across Piccadilly into St James's Street, glance right to see the less anonymous Ritz. Even for those with an aversion to shopping, St James's Street is worthy of tenuous interest at the very least. Davidoff Dunhill and James J. Fox, where Churchill was a customer, are all specialist cigar shops. D.R. Harris, chemist and perfumer, established in 1790 and with connections to the royal family, may just be the place to buy a present with a difference. John Lobb is bespoke shoemaker to the royals. The world's oldest hat shop, James Lock & Co., is where the famous bowler hat originated. At the bottom of the hill, Berry Brothers and Rudd have traded from their premises since 1698 and been associated with the royal family since the reign of King George III. The passage alongside leads to Pickering Place, the smaller square in London, where the Texan Embassy was once located, where Lord Palmerston, twice Prime Minister, resided, and where the last duel in London took place. Opposite St James's Palace was the official residence of the Kings and Queens of England until they decided to relocate to Buckingham Palace, which is just a short coach ride away. Take the road to the side past Queen's Chapel, built for Henrietta Maria, wife of King Charles I, then the Alexandra Memorial, before crossing the Mall into St James's Park to experience the views from the bridge. Continue along the path and over Birdcage Walk to Queen Anne's Gate. Turn left towards Queen Anne's statue, originally destined for the top of a column near St Mary le Strand Church, but eventually positioned here instead. Many of the nearby houses reflect the architecture of her era. Keystones and other ornamentation made from hard-wearing ceramic codestone remain in good condition to this day. Walk by Cockpit Steps, formerly part of an exclusive cockfighting venue, into Old Queen Street, home to some of London's oldest buildings. Go right at the end, passing Central Methodist Hall, which hosted the United Nations' first ever meeting, before crossing into Great Smith Street. After Westminster Abbey Choir School and the headquarters of the Church of England, turn first left then left again towards the gated entry of Dean's Yard. Follow the road before entering Barton Street, where Sir John Gielgud and Lawrence of Arabia once lived. At the end of Lord North Street, St John Smith Square was a church until bombed in 1941. It was eventually restored as a concert hall with the restaurant down in the crypt, more than a quarter of a century later. Turn left towards Victoria Tower Gardens for views of Lambeth Palace and St Thomas's Hospital across the river. Walk along the riverside path to Lambeth Bridge. The building just beyond, Thames House, is rumoured to be occupied by the Secret Service, but only rumoured. Then less discreet, the 118-metre high Millbank Tower offers excellent views over London for those able to afford it. A little further on, free guided tours are offered most days at the Tate Britain, one of London's leading art galleries, which was named after a manufacturer of sugar cubes. Lambeth Bridge is the starting point of the next stage of this walking tour of London, which follows the River Thames via the South Bank to Blackfriars Bridge. Click the link to see the video.